Hello, everybody. I'm going to do a quick video here on the PGA Championship, which concluded about 2 weeks ago. Meant to do this video right afterwards, but was really busy, so just getting to it now. And, watching it, I think it's very likely that the PGA Championship was rigged. And what I really noticed in particular is it really looks like they're using magnetic technology on the greens. A lot of people have been talking about this for several years, that it's likely they're putting some kind of magnet technology inside of the cup, and then it controls the path of the ball and can influence whether a ball goes in or goes not, either attracts it or repels it. So case in point, I'm just going to show you a couple of quick putts from the final round. And this is Justin Thomas, and I'm just going to show you the first example here, which is really the most obvious. Set this to play here.
Thomas, it would be for him quite a surprise to lose the shot to Matsuyama if he fails to make this,
This is when the mentality of I will not blink starts to set in. It needs some pace. It will go left. Didn't have the pace part.
You're right. Well, it just... He's, oh, you're joking. Look at that. It's another one dimple. It's going. Oh, my God. Yes.
And as you saw there, that ball literally sat on the edge of the cup for it was around 7 or 8 seconds, and just absolutely ridiculous. Really, the only way a ball could sit on the edge of a cup that long and could then fall into the cup would be if there's a tremendous amount of wind. I mean, and we're talking 30, 40 miles an hour of wind, and there was no wind. I watched a lot of that final round on television, and they said all throughout the day it was dead still out there, literally not even a hint of wind. So, I mean, it's almost just comical. Myself, I'm a golfer, pretty good golfer, better than scratch. Have considered playing mini tour events, and I'm not that PGA Tour level, but I can tell you I've hit thousands and thousands and thousands of putts in my life. I wouldn't even want to, try and guess just how many putts, but it's tens and tens and thousands. I've never had anything remotely like that happen in my life. I mean, I go out now and I'll hit hundreds. I'll go out there for a couple hours and hit, 2, 3, 4, 500 putts. And I never in my life have seen that happen. At the most, I've seen a ball sit on the edge of the cup for like 1 or 2 seconds. I mean, 1 or 2 seconds. To see a ball sit on the edge of the cup for 7 or 8 seconds and then go in, I've never seen it. So I just don't see any way that this happens without some kind of a manipulation, with all the technology in the world, and knowing how easily and thoroughly the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Satanists control our reality. I mean, I think it's naive not to think there's probably something in play here. And so then I'm just going to show you one more example, Justin Thomas again. And this is a putt that was on the... I believe this was the 16th hole. And here we go. Cue it up for you. And Did you notice what I did there? Uh, did you notice how that ball went below the hole? It broke right to left and went below the hole, then went back up the hill to go in the cup. And just to give you an idea how, from even sitting at home, you can read the break of this putt. I'll show you this still photo here. And just looking at this, you can get an idea of where this putt breaks. First off, putts tend to break towards the water. And you can tell just looking at this photo where the water is and his position. You can tell how at the angle of his shoes in the green, the water, that it's going downhill behind him. And he's putting back up this way. And you can tell just from this photo and looking at the green that this putt is breaking right to left back down that hill. And I'll play this one more time and watch. You'll even be able to see on the screen how the putt is breaking, going out right and breaking back to the left, back down the hill. Now watch at the end how this putt falls below the hole and goes back up the hill going in, which defies physics. So, you know, it just, if the putt's breaking right to left and going down the hill and it misses and goes below the hole, it defies physics that it goes back up the hill and goes in the hole. And that's exactly what it did. It went past the hole under it and then went back up the hill. Just doesn't make sense how this happens. Could something really funny happen? Maybe, but you look at that putt, which defies physics, and then the ball that sat on the edge of the cup for 7 to 8 seconds, and this is just ridiculous. I don't know how anybody can see this stuff, and it doesn't make them really question what's going on. Now, let me say, I am in no means trying to put something on Justin Thomas or say he's in on this. He may have no idea this is going on. I have no idea. I'm not trying to incriminate Justin Thomas, so leave him out of it. He's just the one that won the event, and he happened to be the beneficiary of what looks like, you know, a couple very sketchy putts that were, you know, influenced by magnetic technology or something else. So a lot of people have been talking about this, that this magnetic technology is used inside of NBA rims to influence shots inside of the football and NFL games. And to show you this isn't just some crazy theory, but this is very likely happening. And not only that, that we're likely being mocked by the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Satanists, etc. Take a look. Let's take a look at a video, and this is from the movie Space Jam, which was way back, I think, in the early 90s. And take a look at this scene with Michael Jordan playing golf with Bill Murray and Wayne Knight and Larry Bird. So, you know, they, to me, the powers that be, they show us these things in plain sight. You know, I just think that's interesting. They put that in a clip in a movie. To me, it's like they're showing us exactly what's going on, and they're mocking us. They put it right out there in plain sight. And they say, you stupid sheep, we're showing you what we do and you can't even figure it out. So, Am I saying 100% this is what is going on? No. Let me mute the computer here. But am I saying this 100% is what is going on? No, but I think it's very likely it's magnetic technology or something like that. And it's just too obvious that it's being tampered with, the ball on the putting green. And, I'm a golfer myself. I've been looking into playing mini tour events the last couple of years. I don't want to admit this stuff. I want to believe more than any other sport that golf is a game of integrity, but I just can't do it. As a Christian, as someone that understands the spiritual warfare in this world and knows that this world is manipulated by the wicked people that control it, to think that there's not foul play in golf like every other sport is naive.